Every morning when you wake up, someone is waiting to challenge you. They know your fears, your excuses, and your untapped potential. This person is not your coworker, your neighbor, or a stranger. This person is you. On one side is the version of you that takes the easy way out, the one that pushes doubts aside and hides from discomfort. On the other side is the version of you that is relentless, unstoppable, and capable of achieving greatness. The question is, which version of you will win today? This is the most important battle you will ever face. You versus yourself. This is the battle that will determine your happiness, your success, and your legacy. Let's be clear about one thing. No one owes you anything. Life owes you nothing. Success is not something someone gives you. Your dreams don't exist. There is no magic pill, no lucky break waiting around the corner. It's all up to you. Yes, life can be unfair. Yes, you will face obstacles, but the truth is that the biggest obstacle is not somewhere in the world. It is not the economy. It is not your upbringing or anyone else's opinion of you. The biggest obstacle is you. It is the excuses you make, the fears you allow to control you, and the habits that hold you back. The moment you stop blaming the world and take charge of your life, everything changes. You have the power, you have control, and only you can decide how far you will go, how hard you will work, and how much you will grow each day. There is a simple test that you are about to take. It does not require a class, a teacher, or a grade. It is called the mirror test. When you look at yourself in the mirror, can you honestly say, "Did I give it my all today?" Can you say that you are proud of who you see? The mirror does not lie. It reflects the truth, showing you who you really are, not who you pretend to be every day. You have a choice. Will you be proud of the reflection staring back at you, or will you turn away, realizing that you could have done more, tried harder, been better? The mirror test is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's proving to yourself, day after day, that you are getting closer to becoming the person you were meant to be. Some people spend their entire lives looking for someone who, "It's my boss's fault I didn't get a promotion. It's my parents' fault I had a bad start. It's the system's fault I can't move forward." Stop, just stop. The truth is, you are your own worst enemy, not your boss. It's not your parents or the system that's holding you back. It's the version of you that makes excuses. The one that says, "I'll start tomorrow." The one that chooses Netflix over the gym, fear over action, comfort over growth. If you want to win the battle of life, you have to defeat this version of you. You have to work, think better, and outlive your weaker self, and it won't happen overnight. This isn't a battle you fight once. It's a battle you fight every day. The good news is you don't have to win every time, you just have to keep showing up. Transformation doesn't happen in one big dramatic moment. It doesn't come with a new job. It's not a life-changing decision, and it's not a happy accident. Transformation happens in small moments. It's the little choices you make every day. Getting out of bed instead of hitting the snooze button, saying no to junk food and yes to healthier choices, spending an hour learning a new skill instead of scrolling through social media. These little wins may seem insignificant in the moment, but they add up, each one building momentum, each one strengthening your discipline, and over time, these little wins add up to big changes, so don't wait for the perfect moment to start. Start now. Make one small decision today, then another tomorrow before you can look back and realize how far you've come. It's true. Most people avoid growth. It's uncomfortable, it's messy, it's hard, it hurts, and that's why so many people avoid it. Why do people quit the gym? Because it's easier to sit on the couch. Why people stay in jobs they hate? Because it's safer than taking risks. Why people give up on their dreams? Because chasing them means facing failure, rejection, and uncertainty. But discomfort is the price of growth. Every time you face discomfort, whether it's a tough workout, a challenging project, or a difficult conversation, you build resilience. You prove to yourself that you are stronger than you thought. So don't run from discomfort. Embrace it. Embrace it, because on the other side of discomfort is everything you've ever wanted. How many times have you told yourself, "I'll start tomorrow"? How many dreams have you put on hold waiting for the perfect moment? the perfect opportunity, the correct circumstances. Here's the harsh reality. Someday doesn't exist. It's a lie we tell ourselves to avoid taking action. The perfect moment will never come, and if you keep waiting for someday, you will wake up one day and realize you don't have time anymore. The only time you have is now, not tomorrow, not next week. So stop waiting, stop putting things off, start taking action. Because every day you procrastinate is a day you'll never get back. Momentum is one of the most powerful forces in life. When you take action, even in small ways, you create a chain reaction. One workout leads to another. One project leads to a bigger opportunity point. One step out of your comfort zone leads to exponential growth. But momentum works both ways. If you get stuck, if you give in to laziness, you create negative momentum. The longer you stay in bed, the harder it is to get up. The longer you avoid your goals, the more unattainable they seem. The choice is yours, positive or negative momentum, growth or stagnation. Start small. Start today and let momentum carry you forward. There is no one-size-fits-all formula for success. What works for someone else may not work for you, and that's totally okay. Your path is your own. It's as unique as your fingerprint, and no one else can track it for you. Stop comparing your progress to others. Stop measuring your success on someone else's timeline. The only comparison that matters is between who you are today and who you were yesterday. Growth isn't about being better than someone else. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. Ask yourself, what does success mean to me? Financial freedom, creative expression that will change your life. Once you find the answer, chart your own course and don't be afraid to make mistakes or take detours. What matters is that you keep moving forward one step at a time. Success doesn't require perfection, but it does require consistency. The simple act of showing up day after day, even when it's hard, is what separates the achiever from the dreamer. There will be days when you feel tired, discouraged, or want to give up. Show up anyway. There will be days when you don't feel like putting in the effort. Show up anyway, because every time you show up, you're reinforcing the habits that lead to success. You're proving to yourself that you can be trusted to see things through, even on your worst days when progress seems slow and the finish line seems far away. Remember that showing up is a win. Keep showing up, and success will follow. It's great to have role models, people who motivate you and remind you of what's possible, but the most powerful inspiration comes from within. Every time you overcome a fear, overcome a challenge, or achieve a goal, you're creating proof of your own power. Think about a time when you felt unstoppable. Maybe it was acing an exam, completing a difficult project, or reaching a fitness milestone. These moments remind you of what you are capable of. They are the fuel that keeps you going when the going gets tough. The more you prove to yourself, the more unstoppable you become. Don't just look for inspiration, whether it's someone who inspires others by simply showing up. Every day, gratitude is the key to change. When you focus on what you are grateful for, you shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. You stop focusing on what you don't have and start focusing on what you do have. Appreciate what you have. Gratitude doesn't just feel good, it motivates you to take action. When you're grateful for the opportunities you have, you're more likely to take advantage of them. When you're grateful for the lessons you've learned from failure, you're more likely to keep going. Gratitude helps you stay grounded, motivated, and resilient. Start a daily gratitude practice every morning. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. They don't have to be big. Something as simple as a sunny day, a friend's encouragement, or the opportunity to try again. Enough. Gratitude doesn't just change your perspective, it changes your life. Everyone hits a plateau somewhere along the way. It's that frustrating time when you put in the work and don't see results. It's tempting to give up, but plateaus are where real growth happens. Plateaus aren't dead ends, they're tests of your perseverance. They're a chance to prove to yourself that you're willing to put in more effort. Dig deep and keep going even when it's hard. When you hit a plateau, don't despair. Be curious. Ask yourself, what can I do differently? What's holding me back? What new strategies can I try? And most importantly, Remind yourself that growth is still happening. Even if you can't see it yet, the work you're doing now is laying the groundwork for a breakthrough. Fear is a powerful force. It can paralyze you, hold you back, or it can propel you forward, pushing you to grow. The difference is in how you respond to it. Most fears are rooted in the unknown. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I lose everything? But here's the truth. Fear is a lion. It exaggerates risks and downplays your potential. It tells you to play small, be careful, and avoid discomfort. The only way to overcome fear is to face it head-on. Take the first step, even if your knees are shaking. Embrace discomfort, even when it seems insurmountable. Every time you face your fears, you loosen their grip, and with each victory, you become bolder, stronger, and more powerful. Rampant complacency is the silent killer of progress. The moment you start coasting, the moment you stop striving, the moment you stop growing, to keep proving yourself, you must stay hungry. Hunger for growth does not mean dissatisfaction. It does not mean you cannot celebrate your successes or enjoy the journey. It means giving up on making decisions. It means constantly searching for the next challenge, the next goal, the next level. Hunger comes from understanding that there is always more to learn, more to achieve, more to give, no matter how far you have come. You have only scratched the surface of your potential. Stay hungry, and the best will always be waiting for you at the end of your life. What will you leave behind? What stories will people tell about you? What impact will you leave? These questions define your legacy. Legacy is not fame or fortune. It's how you change the lives you touch and the example you set. Your legacy starts now with the choices you make today. It's created in the moments when no one is watching. By making decisions when it would be easier to give up, by showing up, you create a legacy of strength, resilience, and determination. You show the world what's possible when someone refuses to give up, and that's a legacy worth leaving. When you push yourself to grow, you don't just change your life, you inspire those around you. Your actions create a ripple effect, showing others what's possible and encouraging them to reach their potential. Think about the people in your life who look up to you. Friends, family, co-workers. They learn and are inspired by your example. Seeing you overcome challenges, obstacles, and strive for greatness reminds them that they can do the same. Your growth is bigger than yourself. It's a gift to everyone around you. So don't do it just for yourself. Do it for the ripple effect you'll create every day. You have a choice. Stay the same or grow. Let fear hold you back or push forward despite it. Settle for less or strive for greatness. So ask yourself, why not start now? There's no better time to start than today. There's no better person to bet on than yourself. So take the first step. Make a commitment. Prove to yourself once and for all that you're capable of greater than yourself. Did you ever imagine this journey? It's your battle. You versus yourself.